If he's able to do what he normally does and outbox, he may actually come out with a decision and win on points. Hello, HTV boxing fans. It is fight week. English and WBC silver and WBO international heavyweight boxer Joyce takes on New Zealander and WBO intercontinental heavyweight champion JoyceParker for the WBO interim heavyweight championship this Saturday at the AO Arena in Manchester in the United Kingdom. Main event will begin at approximately 11 p.m. British Standard Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Time in the US, and it will be shown on BT Sports. Event is promoted by Queensberry. In this short video, I will discuss the strengths and weaknesses of both fighters, my thoughts on the fight, the strategies I expect both fighters should be going in with, and of course my prediction. This is Talking Boxing. Before I go on, please don't forget to leave your prediction below in the comments section. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it. And of course, if this is your first time, please subscribe and get other boxing fans to subscribe as well. Let's get right into it. Let's talk briefly about Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. Joyce is coming in as an Olympian silver medalist with a record of 14 wins, with 13 of the wins by way of knockout. That is impressive. He last fought Christian Hammer in July, where he knocked him out in the 4th round. What are his strengths coming in? He got power. He's one of the heavyweight boxers with powerful punches in the division. He also has some good leg work for a heavyweighter. And if you watch his previous fights, he does really make use of these legs. Finally, he got some good jabs, and he makes really good use of it as well. And what he normally does is that he uses the jabs to set up his big right hand, which occasionally he brings up. What are his weaknesses? I don't think that he has age on his side. He's in his late 30s, 37 to be specific, and for a heavyweight, he's kind of pushing it compared to Parker. Let's talk briefly about Joseph Lupiolai Lalo. I give up. Parker. I practiced this 10 times, but I don't think I can pronounce it. He has a very hard nickname. I may come back to it. I think I butchered it anyway. He's coming off a win from December of last year, where he defended his WBO Intercontinental title against Derek Chisora in Manchester. He had beaten Chisora for that title in the May of that same year. He's coming in with a record of 30 wins and 2 losses, with 21 of the wins by way of knockout. What are his strengths? He's a durable fighter. He went 36 rounds in his last 3 fights. He has never been knocked out in his career. Maybe Joyce can change that right now. I doubt it though. He has great experience in the ring. His 2 losses were against some of the boxing's biggest stars in the name of Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. He has also beaten Andy Rue, who just won recently. He has some good jabs also, and he can move well. What are his weaknesses? Parker lacks power, and Joyce has an advantage in that area over him. Now to my thoughts on this fight. This fight with Parker has been in the works for a while. The two could not fight each other for several reasons that we don't have to go in right now. But he's here, and just like many heavyweight bouts, I'm expecting it to be very exciting and interesting at the same time. What I expect is that Joyce comes in guns blazing, trying to end the night. Probably not early. He's a brawler, and he punches hard. For a heavyweight, he's very confident, he's confrontational, but he can also take punches from some of the heavy hitters, and he has done it with some of the heavy hitters in the division, like Du Bois and Takum. In Parker's last 3 fights, though, he went 12 rounds, and so and traded punches, especially with Chisora in the last 2 fights. So I feel like he needs to change a little bit to match the aggressiveness of Joyce. However, if he's able to do what he normally does and outbox Joyce, he may actually come out with a decision and win on points. Now to my prediction. Joyce is in a very good place in his career and journey. He's not going to blow. I'm thinking he's not going to want to blow this chance at all to fight the likes of Fury and Usyk. Going with his knockout rate, you would expect a knockout from Joyce. However, Parker is no pushover, and he's a strong fighter who has proven time and time again that he's durable. I expect the fight to go to the distance and probably a draw, despite the fact that I'm leaning towards a win for Joyce based on extenuating factors. And I think boxing fans understand what I mean by that. The home crowd, probably the judges. And that's my prediction. This is Talking Boxing.